the Danish palace has released new photos of Crown Prince Christian completing national service amid rising geopolitical tensions in the region. What's the latest on the prince's military training, and how are Queen Mary and King Frederik dealing with their son's absence?
Right. Well, this has been one of the big stories in Denmark this year. Of course, they have, tensions with Donald Trump over Greenland. There's also tensions with Russia on the other side. So, there is a lot of emphasis at the moment on national security in Denmark. And part of that comes down to national service. They have had male national service for decades, and they're actually introducing it for women as well. Only a few countries do that at the moment, Israel being one of them. So it's a very big topic. And of course, Christian is currently in that time of his life. He is completing national service. He has been living for several months at a very remote military base, undergoing intense sort of military training. And then the palace this week has released some new photos of.
Good day, Royal Watchers, because January is supposed to be quiet, calm, and politely uneventful. Instead, King Frederik and Queen Mary of Denmark have launched the new year like a champagne cork under pressure. While most royal households are easing back into duties, this duo has powered through not one, not two, but 3 New Year's receptions in a single week. Rest season? Not in Copenhagen. This was Monarchy in overdrive, polished shoes, glittering jewels, and a message that landed louder than the palace bells. Before we unpack the gowns, the gold coach, and that swoon-worthy bracelet, make sure you subscribe to Danish News Daily and click the notifications bell icon. If you enjoy royal news delivered with sparkle, substance, and a sharp edge, you will want a front-row seat for what is coming next. Now, let us talk momentum. Early January is usually the royal equivalent of a warm-up lap. Not here. King Frederik and Queen Mary turned it into a full sprint, attending receptions honoring defense officers, the Danish Emergency Management Agency, and distinguished members of royal patronages. This was gratitude with gravitas, served 3 times in quick succession. Think of it as Denmark saying thank you, but in diamond earrings. Smooth transition, because Tuesday, 7th January, deserves its own spotlight. The day began with the King and Queen stepping into the gold coach at Amalienborg, escorted by the Guard Hussar Regiment's mounted squadron. If that image does not scream tradition with horsepower, nothing does. It was cinematic, deliberate, and a reminder that pageantry still matters when it is done well. At Christiansborg Palace, Frederik and Mary welcomed officers, honored guests, and Prince Joachim himself. The scene was refined but warm, formal without feeling stiff. This is where the Danish monarchy shines, blending family, duty, and national pride into one seamless presentation. No theatrics, just quiet confidence. Now, let us glide naturally into fashion, because Queen Mary understands that clothing can speak volumes without raising its voice. She arrived in a Terry John by Ricky Freeman gown, shimmering with metallic brocade and cut in a smart shirt dress silhouette. It was modern authority stitched into fabric, elegant, commanding, and unmistakably Queen Mary. Against the icy Danish winter, she layered the look with a Joseph Kiddo coat, proving once again that elegance does not flinch at cold weather. But the real headline wasn't the gown, it was the bracelet, an heirloom piece, unveiled with subtle brilliance, carrying a deeply romantic symbolic nod to King Frederik. No grand announcement, no dramatic pause, just a quiet reminder that this partnership is personal as well as political. Here's where the story deepens. Danish royalty excels at symbolism without shouting. 3 receptions in 1 week, a heritage jewel, and a united front all pointed to continuity and intention. This was not about excess or display. It was about stability, appreciation, and a monarchy fully engaged with its people. As the year gathers pace, Frederick and Mary are clearly setting the tone. Active, visible, and emotionally intelligent, they are shaping a modern Wayne grounded in tradition but fluent in today's expectations. Like a perfectly timed overture, these early January appearances signal confidence, clarity, and cohesion. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your time.